And be careful where you step because it is not solid ground. This is just ice and sand that's built up and will melt away. Once again on the ravine road to get to the lodge, to get to the trails. I don't know if you can hear that wind. I'm practically having to yell over it. Fortunately, I'm not going up Moosilauke today. I'm sticking down at the base. So once I hit tree cover, it should be a lot quieter. Well, I thought the trail would be a little clearer than it is. I wasn't wearing my spikes, and I was going to wait till I get a little further into the woods before I put them on because I wanted to get out of this wind. But my trail is branching off right there, and I was like, yeah, I should probably put them on before I go down that. So there was no place to sit, so I just sat my bum down right in the snow. At least down low there was less wind. Alright, let's go to Gorge Brook Trail to Hurricane. Alright, so let's keep moving this way. I'm going this way, which looks like it brings me down to where the lodge is. And I remember that from last time, thinking that I should go down by the lodge to pick up my trail, but the guidebook definitely told me to start out on the Squam Ridge Trail that I was on before. So that's why I went that way instead of just coming straight down here in the first place. But oh well, when I come out, I can go the other way. Yeah, see, that's the way I should come instead of traipsing through the woods there and around that cabin. Because now, this is where we're crossing over. A skinny little bridge. One person ride. You know, all these little dents and dimples in the wood, I always assumed was from trekking poles, but now I realized it's from people spikes making my own little dents. Brook, Snapper, Hurricane. This way! Let's go. Alright, I'm pretty sure our trail goes this way, but there's something about a swimming hole in the guidebook, so I think there's steps this way. I think it's over here, so I'm going to go down this way a little bit and see if I come across the swimming hole. I don't know if this is it. I lost the path, so, and there's no plaque or anything. There's some stacked rocks out there. But you know, I'm gonna have to do Gorge Brook still, so I think maybe I'll come out in summertime and hit this area again to confirm. But yeah. Heading back. Here we are. Hurricane Trail to Carriage Road. Hurricane Trail. I want to get this long little last section, cross this trail off, and then cross Carriage Road trail off. The trail has widened up a little bit, but for a portion there, it was pretty narrow and meandering. And I thought, oh, this is a fun little meandering trail. And I remembered that the other part of Hurricane Trail was also like that. So I'm happy to say that this trail, at least, is consistent. And I've got this sort of little widened bit. Probably when there's leaves on these bare bushes, it's probably not quite so wide, but so far there's been some pretty long stretches too of no snow. I think because this trail is less trafficked than the other trails where they have a lot of ice because so many people have packed down the snow, whereas this one, not so much. Oh, wind blown, this one's already taken care of. Oh, they've notched it. I wonder if they're going to use it for a bridge or something at some point. I bet this is where that freshly notched log is going. I can't tell them to do this or I'll fall in. Another stretch with no snow. The brown leaves and the mild temperature, it feels like I'm hiking in fall, not spring. It's still very early spring though. Starting to see a little bit of green. That'll explode in the next few weeks. It's supposed to be above freezing for like the next week or so, even at night. And just like that, we've come to the end. So it's only a mile, and then this Carriage Road is also only a mile. But I gotta find a place to sit because I just bought. Ooh, there's a rock right there. I just bought metatarsal pads because that's the part of my foot that always hurts in my shoe. And they just hook on my toes. But one of them is shifted and now it feels like it's trying to saw my foot in half between my toes. So I need to adjust it before I go any further. But I gotta take off my spikes in my shoe. Get myself all situated here. So there appears to be some sort of intersection here because there's like, looks like a trail goes this way and then a trail goes this way. So check the book and they don't split until we cross a bridge, which I have not done yet. So which way do you think is the bridge? I don't see any bridge that way. I think I want to keep going this way because it's going further down. Maybe there's a bridge down there. I guess we'll see. Here's the bridge. I probably already have footage of this from when I was here last time. Alright, I'm going to put my spikes back on. Got a nice break. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, I'm into that. And then at some point, Hurricane Trail should break off, and I will keep going down Carriage. Hurricane Trail. So that's where we went last time, but not today. We're going down to whatever Breezy Point is. Oh, good grief. Breezy Point on a windy day. And blown away. I did not think that one through. Oh well. Well, it's definitely been spring hiking, because this past half mile or so, lots of mud. My feet are now wet and sloshy. And then there's this tree in the way that's just low enough that I'm gonna have to like crawl under. So that's fun. But yeah, so far this trail, it's fine. Remember that from coming down it, it's pretty wide and really not particularly remarkable in any way. I wouldn't call it fun like the meandering Hurricane Trail is. I'm not obviously going to blame it for the mud, because 'tis the season. Every trail I do from now until probably June is going to be squishy, sloshy, and a hot mess. And then as soon as it dries up, well, then there'll be bugs. So, the joys of being outdoors. I was so focused on this view that I just came up out of. Just sort of ascended a little bit, and boom, it cleared up. I got some great views of the mountains over here too. Look at them all. So focused on it, I didn't even notice. Bam, the sun. So I'm gonna keep going down to the end of this road to see what's there, because frankly, I tried to do this end of the trail this summer, but the road it was on had been washed out. So like I started driving up it, and then all of a sudden, bam. Even my SUV with its extremely high clearance was not getting down that road, so I turned around. So I don't know how far it was from where the trail started, so I'm hoping to at least get down a little bit ways to see. And apparently there used to be something here. This was like a resort or a lodge or some kind. It's long gone, but that's why it's clear here. Or that's farther down. See, I don't know. I'll have to double check the guide. The guidebook is coming from the other direction, so I figured I'd go to the end and then look for landmarks and stuff. And oh wait, there's the road right there. Bam. It's easy. Oh my god, I just said bam twice in one clip. That's my life in a nutshell, guys. Alright, yeah, you can see sort of how bad this road is. This obviously I would have come down, but up ahead there, it just basically, the road disappears into just a giant hole entirely. So, because I couldn't even see this clearing, because I knew I had to get to a clearing. I couldn't even see it, so it was way up there, just beyond the clearing, when the road completely fell out. But there we go. Let's head back. Tap, tap, tap. Spikes on asphalt. I'm probably gonna take them off. No, I think I'll leave them on. I was like, because it was mostly mud, but it helps a little bit in the mud and the traction. I'll have to hose them off when I get home. Alright, heading back, getting all the stuff I didn't fill in on the way down. this bridge. Oh, it looks like there's a, that's all the camera is painting away. Looks like there's like a little path there. Someone must walk down to the stream there. Oh yeah, on this side too. Alright, so this is really the only elevation in this entire hike. Because mostly I've just been skirting around the base of Moosilauke. And then I came down Carriage Road, and now I'm going back up it. So it's just a short little stretch of elevation. Nothing bad, but I was thinking when I was down there at the meadow and stuff, you know, like I'm still wearing my hat and my gloves and my outer jacket. I'm thinking, man, I'm just really cold on this hike. Normally I'm sweating buckets and I've stripped a layer or two. I was like, so why? It's because I wasn't exerting myself, because I was doing a rather steady hike or walk. And now that I'm actually going uphill, I'm like, oh my gosh, boy am I hot. I'm gonna have to start shedding layers now. And that's the difference. I'm actually working now. And it's also extra work too, because, you know, with every step I sink into 4 inches of mud. I wonder if you can see my footsteps here. Yeah, you can see all the muddy depressions there as I gloped my way up this trail. I know I wasn't really feeling this trail on the way down. Sorry, it's like a hair in my eyes. But this section right here, just looking at it now, going uphill from the other direction, man, it's hitting me different in a good way. So yeah, now I think I'm coming around. My opinion's going up. Also, this looks so fall-like. It's like, feels very November, this shot right now. Oh, look at this cliff that just doesn't translate as well on camera, but it just drops right off there. And there's, must be the stream way down there at the bottom. Can't even see on camera. There you go. Bits of white down all the way over there. How did I miss this on the way down? Coming down being like, this trail. And now I'm like, man, this trail. I swear. My head must have been somewhere else, because clearly it wasn't with me coming down, because I'm loving this. Oh man. Great view, and look at the blue sky. Oh, look at see the mountains through the trees. In the summertime, you probably see nothing. But I get this great vista on one side here as I hike. Ooh, yeah. Beautiful. All right, so I am currently on the section that is where Hurricane and Carriage Road are intersected. So I'm just almost to the part where Hurricane breaks off. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am running out of steam. I've been just standing here for like a minute trying to muster up the energy to keep going. I did have a snack about 25 minutes ago. I think it just hasn't hit my bloodstream yet. I think I just need some sugar, some carbs to hit it to push me through to the next little bit, because I'm struggling. I'm tired. I also, you know, only got a few hours of sleep last night because I had to be at work at 2 a.m. So there's that too, that also might be contributing to this. But I'm like, if I didn't have to do like that 0.7 of the road walk, I would really only have like a mile left to go. But alas, I just gotta keep pushing forward. We're gonna make it. This might even be Gorge Brook. There's like a little pool there. That's cool. Just a narrow channel, which reminds me a lot of the rest of Hurricane Trail. A lot of sections of it. You can still hear the brook in the background because it's not too far this way. Okay, so I just looked it up. I was just checking Guthook to see how far I was away, and this is actually Baker River. We're going to cross over Gorge Brook, but it feeds right into Baker River just up ahead here, and that's what this is. So it's not even a brook, this is a full-on river. And just like that, we're done. So it's Baker River there, and this time I'm heading up this way instead of that more circuitous route that I took before. And my long ass road walk back to the car. Once I get to the road, I'll probably take my spikes off because I won't need them.